my channel, where today I wanted to try out Trad Goth Makeup because I've seen so many people do it. I think it always looks really pretty, so I really wanted to give it a try today. I'm not sure how this style is going to look on me. I don't consider myself a goth in any sort of way, so we will see how I feel when I'm in it. Also, just for the record, this is the only black t-shirt I own. I know it's not very goth. It's just the only one I had and I wanted to have something that matched the makeup quite well, so this is what we're going for today. Also, just a quick note, there's building work going on in a house over there, so if you ever hear like drilling and things, that's that. I wanted to film today, so we're just kind of trying to ignore it. And let's get into this. We're going to start with primer. For primer, recently I've been doing a spray primer followed by a little bit of putty primer on my eyelids. So I go in first with this MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base, and I just spray it all over my face. And because my eyelids are quite creasy, I then go in with this El Poreless Putty Primer. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Luminous Putty Primer, the one with glitter that I'm not a big fan of. But I don't mind it on my eyes as it gets covered up by the eyeshadow. I'm just not a big fan of it on my face because it's too glittery for me. The thing I like most about Trad Goth Makeup is the eyebrows that go down into the eyeliner. I think it looks so cool. I don't know who decided how to do this. I'm not really sure where Trad Goth Makeup came from. I'm assuming it's from like a punk kind of era, but I just think that shape is really interesting and really cool, so we're gonna give it a try. I don't usually have eyebrows on my face, but it's gonna be really weird seeing myself with it. We're going to give it a go. I'm obviously going off reference pictures for this, so I'll put some up on the screen as I go along. But I want to have kind of a very boxy but also very triangular shape. I think that's a pretty good shape to start with. I'm going to do it on the other side as well, just so I don't miss a step. Because I do that sometimes when I do one eye then the other. I miss a step in between and I don't know how. This side looks so much better than this side, but I think it's going to be okay because we're going to put black eyeshadow in this bit. Which I guess I'll move on to now. For the black eyeshadow, I have this Mauve palette. And it has this glittery black in the bottom here, which I've never actually used. I feel like I should use that today. I do have a black in one of my other palettes, but I want to use this one because I've never used it. And the black that I have in the other one is so powdery. Hopefully this one will be a little bit more solid so it won't go everywhere. And we're just going to put it in this bit here with this little angle brush because whenever I use black, it always ends up getting too big too quickly and I need some control. We're going to try this very small brush first. The last time I attempted to film a video with black eyeshadow, I scrapped the video completely because it went completely wrong. I was trying to do a what I would like to look like in high school makeup video. It just went completely wrong. It went everywhere. I got really annoyed and I still haven't filmed that video. If you ever want to see a video of how I wanted to look when I was in school, maybe I'll film it. Now that I have a little bit more makeup knowledge, I feel like I could actually film that. But I just got really annoyed because I couldn't do the style very well because it's not my current style. But it could have been a really good video if I'd actually stuck to it. And this is kind of the proof of that, I feel, because this looks really good. I'm really happy with this. I feel like if I had the right outfit, this look could look really good, but this is not going to go with this outfit. Maybe I should add in some orange to bring kind of my hair and the outfit into it later. We will see as we go along. For now, we're going to go into eyeliner. I'm just going to do a big black wing, kind of similar to how I do my drag eyeliner really, but I kind of don't want it solid. I like the smoky look of the eyeshadow, so I feel like I'm going to go with eyeshadow on this bit as well. Trad Goth is one of those styles I've never seen in person. I see it a lot online and it makes me really sad I've never seen it in person. I feel like I need to go to like a goth club or something, or a rave, because there's probably going to be goths at raves, just so I can get to see this makeup up close and in person, because I've literally only ever seen it on TikTok and the internet, where I'm pretty sure people are wearing filters and that sort of thing. I just want to see how people do it. I want to ask them how they do it. I want to take a photo with them because I always wear neon. It would look so cool next to the neon. I just think it's such a cool look and I wish more people did it. I wish more people were alternative in general. Like on a daily basis, I see like 3 people with dyed hair and a couple people wearing alternative makeup and outfits. But you don't see that many people that are alternative and it makes me really sad. I wish more people would express themselves in this sort of way. I understand that a lot of people don't want to be alternative. That's completely fine. I just always see it as self-expression. And when I see an alternative person, I feel like I know something about them straight away rather than just having to guess what their personality is like. Like if you're dressed like a fairy or a goth, I assume you're the nicest person because usually they are. And I just think it's a nice way of making quick friends really. Now that we've got the eye kind of done, I want to add in contour because a lot of goths seem to wear like grey contour and it looks really cool. So I'm going to go back in with the exact same colour, same brush, same everything, and draw a little bit of contour. I don't want to make it too extreme because that's going to scare me because I never wear contour. We're just going to do a little tiny one, kind of just following my ear down to my mouth, but obviously not going that close. I feel like it just looks like a sideburn, but I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep it like that. I still want to add in some orange somewhere. Maybe I could do blush, like a little bit of colour here. I have seen some people do that. I'm going to go with my mini sugar pill palette because it has this orange I've used quite a lot recently because it goes really well with my hair. And I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and kind of just put it here under the eye, just to add in a dash of colour. I feel like this makes more sense with my hair to have that little bit of orange. I feel like it looks really cute. I really like it. The last step on this side of the face is I'm just going to add a little bit of white into the white bit of my eye, which is this little triangle I left blank before. So for that I'm going to use eyeliner, which I apparently didn't get out. Give me a second. I thought I lost it for a second. I found it, I just didn't have the lid on it and that's why I couldn't see it. I feel like this is going to pull the eye all together and make it look even more dramatic, which is what I want from this look, because I really like the drama of a trad goth look. Well, I like the drama of any goth makeup look really, but Trad Goth just looks really cool to me. With one side now done, I'm going to go on to the other side. I'm going to do it off camera just because it's the exact same as this side. And then I'll come back for the rest, which I think will be nose contour, lips, and then the final touches. Now that both sides are done, I'm liking it less. I feel like I kind of got the right shape. I don't think it's big enough. I feel like it should be more like up to here. But also I look at myself in the mirror and I don't feel like I look like myself. It looks really weird. I feel like it may be the angle, but at the same time, I feel like if I draw eyebrows, I draw them at this angle. And when I do drag, I do the eyeliner at this angle. So I don't know what it is, it just doesn't look like me at all. I think it's just because I'm not a trad goth person. I'm very much a clown core, bright coloured kind of person. I feel like I look really severe. And that's the only thing I really like about it. I feel like people won't talk to me. I feel like that's a really good thing about this sort of makeup, is that people will walk away from you. I have that in my normal makeup anyway, especially when I went to London recently. People literally just walk away. They don't want to talk to me in my normal makeup, which is great because it means I don't have to deal with people, but at the same time it's kind of annoying if you want to get someone's attention in a shop or something. They don't want to talk to you, they don't want to interact with you just because you look a little bit weirder. And this is definitely going to have the same sort of effect. But I feel like I'd be very uncomfortable going outside in this because it doesn't feel like me. And makeup should always feel like you. If you don't feel like yourself in makeup, maybe try a different makeup style. Because it should always feel like you at the end of the day, even if it looks very different from your actual face. Like if you do very extreme contouring and all that sort of stuff, it can look very different from your natural face, but it should always feel like your natural face, if that makes any sense. But anyway, we're going to move on to the rest of it. First up, we got nose contour. I haven't seen everyone do nose contour, but I wanted to do some nose contour with the black. Just on this section of the nose, not going all the way up to the top, just to see what it looks like, and if I don't like it, I can take it off quite easy. That looks so weird. I don't know why I made my nose look so pointy. I don't like that at all. It looks too feminine for me. I'm gonna take it off. Now I feel like I'm not liking it because it's too feminine. I think maybe it's reminding me too much of my drag makeup, and that's just making me feel like this is a very feminine style of makeup, which is definitely not. This is very an androgynous kind of look. But for me, because I'm associating it with how I do my drag makeup, like it's a very similar process, it's making me feel like it's not really myself. But we're on to the final steps now. I'm going to start with my lips. With lips, I've noticed that people do a very similar kind of style that I do, which is kind of cutting across the cupid's bow, making it kind of rounded on the top. So we're going to stick to that. Also, I just completely destroyed this eyeliner by putting it in the lid. I need to fix that later. I'm also going to extend the corners a little bit because I just feel like that looks better with black lipstick. Black lipstick is so easy to put on with my lip piercings because they are already black, so if I go over the top of them, no one will notice. With other colours, I always have to wipe them off afterwards. With black, I don't have to worry about that. We're now on to the final steps of the makeup, starting with setting spray and then going in with a touch of highlighter. I'm going to use a white one because I feel like it goes with the look quite well. And with the highlighter on, this makeup look is finally finished. I'm really not sure about how I feel about this one. I feel like it looks good, but I don't like how it makes me feel. And I feel like makeup should always make you feel good rather than looking good necessarily. But yeah, I feel like I'm done with this and I want to take it off because it's making me a little bit uncomfortable. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below what else you'd like me to do. Tell me what you think of the makeup. Do you think it suits me? Do you like how I did it? Did I do it correctly? And subscribe as I'm posting 3 times a week for the whole of summer, and I'd love to see you again. But until then, bye!